Hello and welcome once again in our session of most important topics of geography. In this session we will complete our previous lecture which was based on environmental degradation, and in that lecture we also discussed various causes of environmental degradation, and now we will discuss what are the various measures, what are the various preventive measures by which we can prevent or we can minimize the degradation of the environment. As you already know, and we have already discussed the importance and imperativeness of environment in the life of all organisms, including human beings. The environment provides the basic life support system, and we all human beings are totally dependent upon environment in its all aspects. So it is necessary, it becomes imperative that we must take initiatives to control environmental degradation as much as we can. And we have already discussed that environment is degraded or it's exploited mostly by the anthropogenic activities. So it is in our hands that we may take preventive measures, we may initiate some steps at the priority level so that we can protect our environment and we will be able to sustain it in its original shape for the future generations as well. So the first and the foremost step that we can take in this regard is the social awareness. The social awareness holds the key. Until and unless the people in general are not aware about the environmental degradation, about the harmful effects on all life patterns of environmental degradation, so I think we cannot minimize the damage or loss to our environment. So that social awareness at all levels, from the grassroots level, we must aware the people. We must initiate the campaigns of social awareness regarding the environment, its viability, its sustainability, and its effects on the life and the life of all patterns on earth. So social awareness holds the key, is the most important factor in this regard. Number second, that's population control. As I already discussed that in its causes, that population is the most important cause so far as environmental degradation is concerned. And here in the preventive measure, we must check our population growth so that we can minimize our environmental exploitation in its all spheres. Next, number third, strict implementation of forest conservation acts. As we all are aware about the fact that National Environmental Protection Act was launched in 1986 in order to protect the environment and to make legislations as per the changing circumstances. So whatever legislation, whatever acts have been passed from time to time by our national environmental protection agencies, they must be implemented in its original way at the ground level. Well, as we know that the forest smugglers, as we are aware about the people who are damaging to our forests, as we are aware about the people who are polluting our environment. So the legislations must be made in order to control or curb those illegal and illegitimate activities so far as the environment is concerned, protection of environment is concerned. So this is the also most important point so far as the protection, viability and sustenance of our environment. Number 4, afforestation campaigns. You know, the afforestation and the environment in general has a high degree of relationship. So afforestation campaigns must be initiated at each and every level so that people must be aware about afforestation, its effects on the life. So more and more people must be aware about the afforestation in order to plant more and more trees in their surroundings, in order to keep our environment safe, in order to keep our environment clean, and to minimize the damage of our environment. So afforestation campaigns and planting more and more trees also holds the key term in this regard. Management of solid waste management. So solid waste management, there are various acts of solid waste management. As we already know, the recycling and reusing of wastes is the most important step in this regard. The solid waste management, we can convert it to compost in order to use fertilizer in our fields and agriculture, so that we cannot harm our environment, we cannot degrade our environment. So these are the key legislations, key important points which at an individual level we can take in order to make our environment safe, cleaner, and protect all aspects of environment, whether it is in terms of air, whether it is in terms of water, land, soil, forests. So each and every aspect of environment holds the key in its own sphere, and each and every component of environment needs to be safeguarded, needs to be protected for the smooth and safer life of all the organisms on this planet Earth. So with these points, our topic of environmental degradation, its causes and its preventive measures comes to an end. And I hope you must have understand and get key points out of my lecture. And in next session we will come with another important topics of geography. So I once again request you to subscribe my channel and share my videos more and more so that most of the students get benefit out of it. And with that, take care, goodbye.